and a hello to you all. It's Simon speaking. It is Sunday, the 18th of August, 2024. This is your hello, everyone. It's Simon speaking from Guinea Pig Talks, and this is your very, very first look at our new our two borrows that we collected on Friday. So it is now Sunday, the 18th of August 2024. And in England time, it is 10 past 1. And you can see Stripe there. Hello, Stripe. And she is in with the cream, who is Ted 2. And there's a black and white one that we have called Pepsi. So she is, Pepsi's about 6, 7 months old, and Ted 2 is about 11 months. Striped is about, let's see, she was born in the early part of December last year, so that takes her to 9 months old. There we are. So all is going well so far. Ted has raced around and chased after Stripe. So can I go back to some more family viewing? Which is all good stuff. I've got 2 water bottles. They've got some cover. At the end, you'll see it's a bit dark. That's because we've got like a loose, gentle, thin blanket on the top, like sheet. We've got the two bridges, and we've got a little house as well. And now Spot's already arrived. Good afternoon, Spot. How are you? We, of course, will be anticipating quite a lot of people watching this. It could well be on the catch up. We've got another person join us as well. We have got a very thriving, chattering community. They'll do it live. I already put up a video this morning about moon dust. Please do check that out. There's a lot of shade for them, so don't be alarmed if you see sunshine, the guinea pigs in sunshine. It's all okay. Where the sun will come round, it'll go behind a bush, lots of branches and everything. So we have a message. Hi, Simon from Spot. Hello, Spot. How are you? Spot is our resident technical guru as we try and reach 4,000 watch hours over the preceding 365 days. Now, currently, we're on 1,320. It went up by 20 on this morning's figures, and they are backdated 4 or 5 days. I think those were from Monday, which is all good. It's all good. So we're going to get there. Now, some of you will come on and you'll drop off, and that's fine. I'll try and keep this running for 2 hours. I have got Pluto rabbits. Good afternoon, Pluto rabbits. I've got the family that are picking up the boys. I've got them coming round for a look this afternoon. The boys are not going today. They're going to go in a few days' time, but the family are going to have a little look, and they'll see our setup. So obviously we will switch all this off when they arrive. So we're just waiting on a message to say where they are. And I think we're at a wedding today. They said they'd like to pop in. So I said, fine. We should have about an hour's warning of that. Now, Ted 2 is a little bit shy. You can see him there. And Pepsi, that was the name we gave her. Okay, so if we get a guinea pig, we'll name them if they're a borrow. Just makes it easier for writing on the records of the weight. So here he comes. Look at him, isn't he cool? Look at the funkiness of, and look, he's got a tail fin as well. Now he is cool. I've actually weighed these 3. I've got to weigh the other 15. But I've weighed these 3 already. And Ted 2's already put on some weight. Now, Ted 2 is his name. He's a rare piggy from our friend and he has a name. So Ted 2 is the son of Ted 1 or Ted, and our friend has said that Ted 2 needs to be the dad of Ted 3, obviously. So Ted 2 and Stripe, they might have Ted 3, or the one we call Pepsi, she might be the mum of Ted 3. So it's all very, very exciting. So Pluto Ropes is going. Pluto, thank you very much for joining us and starting us off. That's all good. Whatever viewing you've done is awesome. Um, However long we live stream for, we get multiple people watching. It's really, really good. The Americans should join us. Some of the people in America should join us soon. It's on 6 hours behind, so they should get some. I've got to leave in a moment. I'd like to drop in every so often. There's Pepsi. There she comes. Now, people are going to say, how long has Pepsi and Ted 2 been together? They've already been. Hello, Deborah Hudson. Hello, everyone. It's 5 in the morning. If I don't talk, I've fallen asleep. We'll leave it on. Just leave it on, Deborah, please. Just stay. Click like. Give us a thumbs up, please. So Deborah's one of our troop who love to join. Now, every time we do a live stream, you usually get at least one person who's brand new. And you get it's really, really good. So we're going to just let this run. I'm going to go and weigh the other 15 and put them out. So it's taking me a little bit of time on that. I wanted to get this live stream up and running before I put the others out. What have we got? So yes, so Ted 2 and Pepsi, the two borrows in, they've already been together for about a week. So the pregnancy journey of Pepsi is near enough the same as Stripe, but we're only going to be following Stripe's journey. So I will do a new series of videos that will set up Stripe's pregnancy journey. Now, in a couple of weeks, the plan is that we're going to put Moon Dust in with Ted 2, and then we'll start a new pregnancy series for Moon Dust as well. Because the last time we had Moon Dust and Democritus together on a pregnancy journey, it got a bit tricky because it's like, well, which one are we doing next? You know, so it's always a bit confusing when you've got two piggies and two journeys, and then one had to stop. And there, looks Ted. He's cream with a white base. He's very good. Now, you may be looking at Pepsi, the black and white one, and you might think she's black and white. She is not. She is not. She's actually dark chocolate. This is all I've been told by our superb friend who's lent us these two. Now, we were going to have one of the teddies was going to go over to our friend a few days ago. That's been delayed a little bit. So we've currently on 18 guinea pigs. Takes ages to put them out, but it's worth it. Now it's getting dark at 8 o'clock. I'm having to start putting them all away from 6:30. And I just do it really slowly. So I do all the food, I do the hay, I make sure the water's good in all their cages. I then remove all the large square foam covers. And then remove all those off. Then I start 6 cages. Then I start lifting the guinea pigs out 1 cage at a time. So by the time I've done that, it takes about 45 minutes or so. I just don't rush it. So that's why the guinea pigs usually weigh by about quarter to 8, 7:30 to 8. And then I've got lots of built-in time, so I need to. Now you have to excuse the noise from the vehicles. So that's where we are. I'm going to carry on putting the other ones out, otherwise they'll start squeaking at me. And I will drop back periodically and do some chat. So, Deborah, stay awake or go to sleep, but keep the window open, please. And Spot is there as well. Now, Spot, we did an increase of 20 hours, which was based on the last Monday's figures. The reason there was no live stream yesterday was that I was creating a lot of affiliate links, which basically there's 11 items that I think are worth having that we have here. And that includes the some of the technical stuff as well, such as the webcam and also the cages, these grass cages. They're really good. And some of the little tunnels and bridges, wooden bridges, and also the little houses. So I put links up, and also whether it'll work, I don't. But if you want to buy hay, I put a link up. I wouldn't buy it if you're not in the UK. If you're not in England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, probably wouldn't buy it because it would take. I don't think they deliver outside of United Kingdom. So I've put some links up, and I've then gone through all the videos that we have done, long videos that I've done this year, and I attached that little list to each of the descriptions in the videos. And I've gone into the live streams and put those in as well. So it took me a couple of hours to sort it all out, and I had to go through a YouTube video to actually work out how to create these links. But I've got them all, and they're all now on the descriptions, and you'll see them every single time we do a live stream or we do a long video. So that's all now done, and we can add to it accordingly. The only thing I think that was missing is possibly a book or two on guinea pigs. I have been looking at some of the descriptions of other people I follow on YouTube, and I've tried to copy sort of how they put the affiliate links. Now, what we get from them is just a few pennies. So if you choose to buy something, you click a link, then that will take you straight to the product. And then if you buy it, then we get pennies. And there we are. So we've been informed that they're looking at about 3:45, 4 o'clock based on current traffic. They're going to be with us. So saying. Just also means that I can just make sure things are tidy here. It's the main thing. So when they turn up, when everything gets switched off. So we've probably got we've got one. Well, it's a couple of hours. So you can get at least 2 hours, 2.5 hours, which is pretty good. You've got Stripes there who's wandering down. Now, next to this cage, you can see behind the little house, you can see one of the little house cages for the run next to that. Now that's where we put the rest of the crazy crew. Because on Friday, when I introduced these three together, I had the crazy crew on the side, and Stripe was kept looking at her mum, and Bella was looking at them as well. So, and Honeyduke and Coco were both looking at Ted. So Ted's got a fan club already, which is quite fun. So you've got Pepsi there in that window of that little house. Now she does look like Hermione, and Hermione was the mum of Spike, who's the mum of Honeyduke, and but this little one here, this Pepsi, is not related to Honeyduke, so she's not related to ours, from as far as I know. But certainly she's lovely. Now now she's got dark chocolate rather than black. And the interesting thing is about her is that when I see her, I think she's Hermione in that temperament, very relaxed and chilled, but she's not. She runs like a million miles an hour. So she makes a loud noise when you pick her up. So she's just getting used to things here. But she's been with Ted for about a week or so, Ted too. And she's a very delightful little thing. Now she was with Ted too, and our friend obviously has more guinea pigs than us, and she is doing she had like a changeover now. She's got some of her guinea pigs are going, and she's got some new ones coming through. So actually, for her, it's perfect that Ted too can come over here. And so this guinea pig is fantastic. Little Pepsi here, we can keep her. Now she was named by our elder daughter, We were rummaging around for some names, and it's always nice to give a name to a borrow, um, generally for a name that you're not going to use for your own guinea pigs. So I said to our friend, I said, "Well, we'll make Ted 2 popular on social media, and we'll make this other female that we've now called Pepsi, we'll make her famous as well." So I did say that Ted 2 was highly anticipated by everyone on the social media. So that's really good. So we're going to make him a megastar. Um, we've got him. There's no rush. So that's good, isn't it? There's no rush to send him back. Now, there was another female guinea pig in with Ted 2, but she was taken out, and then Pepsi was put with Ted 2. So that was a few weeks ago. I was under the impression that we'd be getting a female and who would be with Ted 2 for a few weeks. And then when we got her, we'd only have her for 2 or 3 weeks, then she'd go back home. But no, we've got Pepsi, which is she's good. She's really nice, and she's different to all the others, actually. So you may well see her on some live streams. You probably won't see her on any standalone videos, I don't think, but she is very, very nice. Um, she obviously looks similar to Ted too, and if you look at Stripe, you'll see that she does have some sort of. She's certainly not smooth. She's got the ridges and everything. So if we want to kind of accentuate those, that'd be really good. Right. Okay. I'm now going to carry on putting the piggies out. We've got two of you joining. Please do give a thumbs up. That would be great. I'm going to leave you watching these. They're all just relaxing. They're chilling out. They're getting there slowly, slowly. And I'll put the others out. They'll all be all good. So you might well see my legs moving around, and I'll try and join this once they're all out. Otherwise, if I don't say that, then I'll keep coming back and chatting. I won't actually get anything done. That's the police, the comedy police. Yeah, so they laugh at all my jokes. Um, anyway, very, very good. So yes, I shall. I've got three of you now joined. Do give a thumbs up. That'd be great to have three thumbs up. So you're watching these three here. You've got Stripe, you've got Ted 2, and you've got Pepsi's black and white one. There we are. I'll come back later. Thank you. Right, the crazy crew are now out, so you may well see them between on the left-hand side of the on the left-hand side of the screen, if they run past where Stripe is currently sitting. So we have Maria. She has said Milliones to Abrasive Chile, and that means I'll tell you what that means. Right. Millions of hugs from Chile. There we are. Now I I highlighted and then right clicked spot. So whether you can, as a viewer, you can also then uh, so I highlighted and then right clicked. It gave me the option then to translate. So Maria, a very good welcome. Um, so that was Bispacho. Gracias. So that was thank you. Yeah. Now, so Deborah's just about asleep. Give us a like. That would be fantastic, please. That is Pepsi at the back. She's a female. She's about 6, 7 months old. And you obviously recognise Stripe. Now, they're getting on all very well. And Ted too will be one. He'll be parading up and down. Now, actually, currently, where you can see that bridge on the left-hand side, the Crazy Crew trio are really the other side of that. So you may well see them come running down the side. All good. Weight is good, and Stripe dipped a little bit on her weight. It's probably because she was a bit unsure why she had to leave her family. Right. Okay. So let me carry on weighing. The next lot going to go out will be moon dust. Yeah, let's get moon dust out. So there's four of you. Keep watching. That'd be great. Um, let's let's hope Deborah's still awake. Ah, okay. So, so spot saying you can't translate. That's fine. That's fine. Now, I put out Stardust and Moondust and Storm and the Crazy Crew. So I'm now going to put the voice out. So five for you watching now. This is the TED 2 and Pepsi and Stripe. Their first appearance on a live show. We'll be running this for about another hour and 3/4. So that'll take us up to just over 2 hours. If you hear a really loud rumble and noise, there's it's not Myrtle's tummy. We've got like boy racers driving souped up cars on the road outside in front of our house. Price of petrol, and they can still waste it. Never mind, their choice. So we are. It's strange when you see Stripe away from her family. You can actually see she's quite a friendly thing. Very sweet. Now, the black and white one is Pepsi, and the big cream fluffy one is Ted 2. Now, I've just weighed Moondust, and Moondust is 1150 grams. She's heavier now than when she was when we put her in with uh, Figaro. So it won't be long, and then we'll move her in with um, these other two. So we'll just have a look at the dates and make sure she's had a nice break. So it'll be at least a week, possibly two. Um, Generally, we say pregnancy will take, say, 10 weeks, 9, 10 weeks. You allow a couple of weeks for the female cycle kind of thing. So what's that? 3 months. That takes us then to potentially the moon dust December time. And then if we didn't want all the babies, they'd be leaving in January time. So we don't let our guinea pigs go in December because you obviously do get children that say they want a pet for Christmas and the parents don't do the research and they just rushing. So that's why we let nothing go in December. And certainly if people said to me, we need a Christmas present, I say no. They come back in the new year after lots of research. But that's a long, long way down the line. I've got teddies to put out and the boys, which I will do now. And I'll do them both, and I'll come and have a little chat with you all with a cup of coffee. Okay, so keep watching, and Ted 2 should be out in a minute. He's got to go, let's go for a little walk, especially now the crazy crew are out. He should be able to try and impress them with his wandering. Subjects, subjects, subjects. Right, I'm back. We've all the guinea pigs are out, they're all weighed, and I've updated my little book. It's a little yellow book, or the yellow A4 book. Now, we're at an hour and four. There we are. So my wife, camera lady, and two kids have been away and they're on their way home. So and we've also got people coming to look at the boys. And they'll be picking them up in a few days. They're all paid for. They can't really change their minds. Anyway, so we've got three of you watching. Let's just read a few comments. Spot has said, Pepsi's dark brown is a striking colour. Isn't she just? Now I saw her and Ted. They did a walk by a few minutes ago, and you can see. Look, you can see the crazy fruit at the back there. Just wandering around. There's Pepsi at the back. Let's just make it a white flash. And to the right, you can't see them. On to the right of me, I'm behind the screen here. I've got Teddy. It's quite look at that. Isn't she beautiful? In the light, she's fantastic. And we're going to. I would anticipate that we're going to be doing these live streams through until the end of September. So that's 6 more weeks, I think. Do keep liking. Give us a heart and thumb. That'd be great. I'm just looking at bits and pieces here that we've had come in. If you look in the descriptions now, all the recent videos and some live streams, you'll see that we've got some um, affiliate marketing, affiliate links. So it's items that we recommend. And if you click through that, then we get a few pennies. It's not pounds, it's literally pennies. But it all goes to the guinea pig. So if you want to support us in that way, that would be great. Now, you could say to me, why are you doing that now? And I would respond back and say, well, we're going to get really big this channel. So if we do it now rather than in a year's time, at least it's just done. It's done. So I can add to that list as well. So I'm looking at maybe some books. There's always get people contacting me saying, where do we start? That's So we are now at 1 hour 10, near enough. It's a little bit warmer, the temperature. So things are slowing down a little bit. They are going to come out and run, but they're not going to be massively active. You know, the crazy crew, actually. I can see Honey Duke, and she's currently eating all the grass by this edge of the cage. What Democritus just walked past me, and her two daughters, and both of them, the one that's going, she's got dark patches on the side of her nose, and the one that's staying, Pythagoras, she turns around, she's got tiny dark patches, possibly. Ah, so what says dark and brown white patchy colour reminds me of what we call a painted pony. A colour. Yes, yeah. So the Pythagoras' sister is has got the California markings a lot better, but she wasn't chosen as the keeper. Yeah, so possibly Pythagoras will have some patches. The male, I'm just looking at the male at the moment. He keeps running around. I think he's got a couple of dots bombing round. Aslan. That's going to be his name, Aslan. And the other one's Ferdinand. So there, oh, good. We've got Quiggies has turned up. Hello, Quiggies. There we are. So 1 hour 11 and 20 seconds. Quiggies turned up. Right. Yes. Okay, so the boy, so Aslan has got a couple of dark patches at the side. But if anything, the sister of Pythagoras, she is the one that's got the California markings. When you sit under a tree with a cup of coffee and you look at the cup, you think, what are those bits? And you think, I hope they're part of the coffee and not part of the tree. Well, I can see more than you can. It's not terribly exciting. Can't even see. There's Pepsi at the top. So Quiggies has said, Simon, the new guinea pigs are very cute. They are. They are. Um, we'll be showing them to our family that will be rocking up in a couple of hours' time. And then they're going to look at the boys as well. They're going to be picking up in a few days' time. So, yeah, that Pepsi looks nice. She's really very nice. She's very similar to Hermione. Oh, there you can see Honeydew. Honeydew is you can see Honeydew, and at the back of the second cage, you can just see a guinea pig. That is Bella, because I've got a better view than you. So a couple of days ago, Bella was sitting on the other side of the bars looking at her daughter, and Stripe was looking at her mum while being chased by Ted too. Um, so hopefully Bella might have Ted 3. So that's all good. Now so we currently got 18 guinea pigs. As you can imagine, 18 guinea pigs is a lot of guinea pigs. I think that 18 was what we had about 2 years ago, just over 2.5 years ago, with 18 core guinea pigs. And that was like adult ones and younger ones we were keeping. And so this is like side shoots of guinea pigs, the family. And then I pruned them right back to just three core families of there was only three families anyway. I just took the main line of each family. Um, so like Xenocrates' first daughter, who was not a pure teddy, Bumble, she went. Hercules, who was Myrtle's dad, he went. Um, we also let Dottie, the Dalmatian, go, and I can't think of the other ones. Right, with some others. Yeah. Milky Way went. Who was a daughter of Epicurus, who was obviously I think she was a sister of Xenocrates and Luna. She was not a pure teddy. Her dad was Hercules, and when her daughter, who was Mini Milk, she went as well. So she wasn't a teddy, but she looked kind of like a teddy. So Aristotle, she went in 20 2019, early 2019. We got her in June, July of 2018, and she was so aggressive to all the others that we bred her, and then she went with her daughter in about March, April of 2019. She was bullying to all the others, and she was especially bullying to Plato, who was Hercules' mum. So Plato is Myrtle's grandmother and Mercury's great grandmother. So yeah, she was. Aristotle was awful, and she had gone by 2019, early 2019. We planned and sent her off, but she lived a very happy life with her daughter, so that worked out all right. So we went from 18, 4 of 18, um, and we just went down to about core of 11, I think, 11 or 12, and so we had. Yeah, so we'd have had what Mummy, Marshmallow. We'd have had uh, Stardust, Myrtle. Um, Mercury was very young then, so that's 5. Then we had Hermione, Spike, Honeydew. So we had those, and Coco possibly, and then with the Teddies we had Teddy's was sort of a bit. It was like a tree that we pruned back. So we had Epicurus, and we had Xenocrates, and we had Luna. That was it. So we had 2 generations there because Luna and Xenocrates were sisters, and we had hopes that Luna would be the uh, the Teddy uh, producer of future generations, but it wasn't. It was her older sister. We called Xenocrates out of retirement. And she didn't say no. So that's how it went. So yes, we lost a chunk. I think if my wife had been moving them on, it would have been more of a problem. But I had to slightly emotionally detach myself uh, from moving them on a bit. And we planned lots. We planned all the pregnancies that happened in March and April, and so like things like Stardust going in with a Teddy, just to see if her Teddy genes would produce Teddy babies, and with a Teddy they did. I think half of her 6 had Teddy, looked like Teddy, so that was really cool. And then we got uh, Dottie. She had a Dalmatian litter, and that was great. It's these little things, sort of like they're animals, they're lovely animals, and we do care deeply about them. But it was like tick that off the list. I really want to do that. Let's do that. Let's achieve that. And so we did all that, and now we've got 18 again. No, it doesn't matter. We haven't. Only got a core of 13. I'm looking at Aslan, and he'll be off with his friend in about a week's time. And then we've got this female here that's I'm currently looking at. She'll be off in about a week or two's time. There's no rush on that. And then we've got Ted 2 and Pepsi. So there's five there could be going. So we've got three that will go sooner, and then Ted 2 and he said Hermione there. Ted 2 and Pepsi. With that squeaking you can hear, that's Aslan. Hello. So where his cream is, just around his eyes, there's a creamy yellow marking. There's a little hint of the California markings. It's the same as this sister of Pythagoras. She's got it as well. It's not on the white. It's on the. I'm actually looking at. Yeah, looking at Democritus. She's got the same. So clearly it doesn't go down on the nose. It just goes to the side of the nose. Um, so let's read some comments. Who's got some comments? Quiggies has put up a lot of witticisms. Let's go through that. And then I've got a few other bits and pieces to do. But what I'll do is I'll get some veg and chuck it on the ground here, and then hopefully that'll all come out. Right. So Aristotle was the mean girl of the Guinea Pig soap opera. She was. She was very mean. When she was off to our friends to get pregnant, apparently the other guinea pig she was in with, when the male went out, she started attacking the other female. And when she came back, she was obviously heavily pregnant, and she was still attacking the others. So it was like this great big waddle. They must have been terrified of this image, like a tank coming at them. But she had her babies, and there was a female and three boys. I think it was three boys and a female. They were beautiful, and I've got some great pictures of her, and I need to post them up with a blue background. It was a blue wall background, and there was Aristotle. She really was stunning, stunning guinea pig. I use the word stunning to quite a few of ours, but she was absolutely fantastic. And yeah, so right, Pepsi kind of looks like how much she does. She's very, very similar indeed, but she whizzes around very, very fast. Isn't there a movie called Ted and Ted 2 and Teddy Bear? I think there might be. I haven't seen either movie like Spot. I haven't seen it. Yeah, commercials on TV. Criggy's has got the cuddly toys. So we've got five of you watching. It's all very, very good. We are going to carry this on for about an hour. All right, about another hour on this. So that takes us to 2 hours. We might get to 2 hours 30. Because I'm told that the family, they messaged me, they got a long drive. They said they'll get about 3:45 to 4 o'clock, which is about an hour and 15 minutes time to an hour and 30. So I'm going to shut all this down before they rock up. Um, not because Simon isn't my name. I'm not going to hear another name mentioned, but just so they can tell me how fantastic the guinea pigs are. Because it's just a bit embarrassing, really. All these kind comments from people. If you're all online, you'd be like, "Oh no way! Is it really that good?" So yeah, so we'll shut this down. So hopefully it's about 2.5 hours. I think as they got such a long journey, I think 2.5 hours would be about it on this, and then we'll see beyond that. Um, I guess the point is if it's taking them over 2 hours, 3 hours to get here, they if they takes 2 or 3 hours to get here, they ain't going to stay for 5 minutes, are they? His name is really Buck this whole time. Do you know what? So many people say that. No, it's not. When I was planning this page, didn't expect to be worldwide. It was more locality, and it was just like little areas around where we live. I thought we might have 100 followers on you know, Buckinghamshire Guinea Pig Talks. I was trying to find something that's because originally I called the page on Facebook. I called it like the Guinea Pig Show, and I messages saying when is it, and I was like, oh, I thought I had to I had to change it, and just people thought there'd be a show, and I'd show the guinea pigs, in terms of like a competitive show. So that was no good. So I had to call it. I wanted something that sounded really good. I didn't want to call it Simon and his guinea pigs. It sounded as I was about 3. Um, I know. Well, Bucks Guinea Pig Talks isn't registered or anything like that. So it's. I tell you what I did see yesterday on my Bucks Guinea Pig Talks Facebook feed. I was sitting in the kitchen after putting the guinea pigs away. So it was about 8:30 at night, really dark. I sat in the kitchen. I put the light on. I was scrolling down the phone and with some chips in the oven, and I got this guinea pig, this Dalmatian guinea pig, and her baby is sitting on this page feed. I was like, "Oh, isn't she nice?" I thought, "Hang on a minute, I'm sitting at that table in that kitchen, and that guinea pig's Dottie and her 4 boys." Turned out someone had lifted the video, and then they just said, "Oh, it's one of our lovely guinea pigs." So I put a stropogram comment, and then I blocked them off my Bucks Guinea Pig Talks Facebook page. So I just blocked them anyway. But that's what happens. People they lift up videos and photos, and I used to be like really relaxed about it. But I just don't. I just say no now. I just say I said I put something like I mentioned her name twice, and I said all you've done is lifted my content. I'm sitting at the I'm sitting at that table in that kitchen, and that's Dottie and her babies, and you just lifted the content. It's shoddy, and something like that. It wasn't anything at all like that. But yeah, that was like I was finding it more funny than anything like that. You see, on the one hand, if I'm really like rude to people like that, I've got to think, oh God, Simon, you're famous. You can't be too horrible because things get out. You see, I've got to keep everyone on board. Got to keep Quiggies and Spot on board, otherwise they'll go to the papers or the internet. So what else have we got? We've got Spot. I don't think Bucks was a poor choice. Or no, it was a very sensible choice. Because if you speak to people in England and you say Bucks, that's Buckinghamshire, Herts is Hertfordshire, Berks, that's Berkshire, Hants is Hampshire. So a lot of these counties, like states in America, I guess you'd call it, a lot smaller. They're not districts. I think in America there's states and then districts. They're not districts because their districts would be yeah, they're still counties. I think it's 48 counties in England. So when you write your in the old days you'd write letters to people, and you'd have like postcodes of like numbers and letters that identifies the area, and then above that you've got the county. So you could like Buckinghamshire or Hertfordshire, or Cornwall, Devon. So yeah, so Bucks was a good choice. And then COVID came along, and kind of spoilt it because like that. Did you report them to YouTube? Well, it was on Facebook actually, but no. But I tell you, what I did get this morning actually when I woke up. I logged onto YouTube Spot, and I saw that the video of 2 boys had got some stropogram comment from a lady who wrote in capital letters, and she was like, "Oh, Quiggies is on anyway. Quiggies is on anyway," and I had put and she had put stuff like, "Oh, you know, oh, you're teasing the guinea pigs, and you shouldn't be moving them, and you shouldn't be picking them up like that, and they're stressed and all that stuff. And when I stopped laughing, I noticed that Quiggies had put Quiggies was brilliant because she'd put no, they're all looked after. They're all looked after. I think that was on two. That's on two videos that you put Quiggies, but I so I didn't respond to them. I just went on and put a block or a deletion on a block on it. So I lost a subscriber. That's subscribed. So Fitzland, there we are. So who have we got now joining us? We've got Fitz Guinea Vision. Good afternoon. From England to Fitz Guinea Vision from Canada. There we are. Remember where everyone is from. So we are 1 hour 30 in. You are currently looking at a cage with 3 guinea pigs in the middle. Now, who can you see? You can see a little bit of Ted 2 in the middle. I'm going to go get some veg. I've just got to work out where my family are. Hang on, because you see, when Camera Lady gets back, the she has this expectation that things will be done in the house while she's away, and I don't like to let her down and dismiss her thoughts, because looking after 18 guinea pigs is very time consuming. So it's very, very, very difficult. So we are at 1 hour 30. 6 of you are watching. 6 thumbs up. Do give us the thumbs up. That'd be great. We're going to run this for about another hour. I'm just checking on my emails because people are just updating where they are. And obviously, I've got Camera Lady on her way back. Let's just find out where she is. She is currently. God, she's a lot closer than I thought. See, her and our eldest daughter are on this tracking system. And at the moment, it looks like my wife asked my daughter to step outside the car because they're miles apart, but they're not. It's just how it works. So they are. Well, they're somewhere away. They won't get stuck on them. They won't get stuck on in the motorways. They're okay. So, okay, so there we are. So it's 1 hour 33. I will go and get some veg, and then I'll have to do a bit of tidying up. You didn't hear that. That was that's showbiz talk for paperwork. And I will come back in about half an hour. So don't worry. It is right. I will come back soon. Right, Spot. Apparently, Quiggy, the internet's like the Wild West. We've got to circle the road and something. Thanks. Yes, Quiggies, thank you very much for your comments to Mrs. Capital Letter Woman, who put some derisory comments on a couple of the videos. I blanked her off, so hopefully she won't appear again. I always like to. I'll give someone the benefit if there's just one comment But when there's two comments on different videos that are basically saying the same thing, then I uh, I can I just delete them, block them, don't need them. Right. Okay. Well, sometimes there's an issue with the delivery because obviously sometimes people's English is not their first language, so I have to think these things through. But when in that case, it was all capital letters. It was an anger. It's like it was a rant, wasn't it, Quiggies? Right. I'll look off and do things. I'll be back soon, and all good stuff. I've got about 55 minutes left on this. I'll get some veg, and then I'll go off and do my showbiz stuff, which might involve a broom and a dishwasher. So are you having a good day? So, but they're not putting board national. I said they would. Then I'll push them. You put it first. I'm really bad. And you'll be delighted to know that Ted 2 is here. He's got a very big undercarriage. Oh, right. You take care. Please take care. Thanks. Love you. Be good. Bye. Hello. Hello. Right. Oh, okay. There we are. Oh, I think Spot has been listening to my conversation with my wife. There we are. There you are. Well, Ted is Ted is certainly blessed in places. Shall we say he's a big boy, quite literally. Now, let's have a little look at some of the comments we've got. We've got about 10 minutes to go. Okay, so I'm just waiting on people arriving. They're saying they're arriving in 15 minutes. We shall see on that. Now, let's have a look at some comments. There we are. Oh, lots of comments, lots of comments, lots of comments. Lots and lots and lots of comments. Gosh. So yes, Angela's got 8-week-old Rex. Try Rex. Very, very stunning. It's Scrappy Doo. Scrappy Doo's a well cool name. Quiggies. I put my veggies in a plastic bag and it spoils pretty fast. I put them in the fridge and then just rip the bags open. It's very difficult, and I leave them raw and then chop them as I need them. Um, oh, look, Angela's called her little try Cromwell, which sounds like Cromwell, who was Stardust's granddad. There, quite cute. Um, you know, spot gosh, there's loads of stuff. Do you know, it zoomed all the conversations. Let's see, what have we got? Uh, no, no, it wasn't. It wasn't the problem I did vertical. That was someone in Mexico whose English was not their first language, and they were trying to be kind. They basically said, if you don't watch us live, then you're something or other. Um, and it was a poor choice of words. So I'd say whoa, and then then um, YouTube uh, YouTube the back system picked it up and then said to me, "You've got to close it down, or we're going to close you down, or close your feed down." So it was better just to say, "Sorry, I got to go." Now, yes. Quiggies, yes. Someone put very long, all caps comments. 2 videos, yes, making them sound like I torture the guinea pigs. I don't, obviously. And then also someone else took a video of mine on Facebook. So I've done that. I've done that. Appreciate that. Right. Uh, no, I'm not a huge fan of vertical um, streams, but but if I get to a point where I'm 100 watch hours short, and I and I should have just done a couple more verticals. Ooh, but that'd be quite. It's okay. These things happen. Now, this is better. Sometimes the verticals can get more views and watch time, but this one's easier because I can come. Well, also if I have to watch here, and then near the guinea pigs, I can wander off. But if I have to come back, like obviously with vertical, I've got to be here. So it's kind of like horses for courses. I don't mind. This is okay. Now, I think with the vertical streaming, more people. I've got 7,000 followers approximately, and of those, a small portion will comment and watch the horizontal long videos and live stream. Tried to get people to watch, but they're on the community tab, but they will like the pictures, but not watch the videos. It's like, how? If you're going to press like, just press the other one and do a minute or two of the video. That would be great. But okay, it's not the end of the day. It's one of those things. And yeah, the vertical stream, we had like 15 or 20 for about half an hour, and it racked up more watch hours for that half an hour than this would. Um, but it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's not a problem. There's different ways. Maybe in the winter I'll do some live streams that are vertical. I don't know. I have to see. Hello, you. Got Stripe looking up at me. And the nice idea of doing this is that I get to see all the guinea pigs. Now behind Stripe, you can see her mum, it's Bella. Um, right now, yeah, see, Spot knows his stuff. Spot knows his stuff there. Um, Well, fits with verticals. You can do like shorts. Shorts are really, really good at getting loads and loads of people watching, but then trying to get the people that watch shorts to watch your vertical stuff. So horizontal stuff is really difficult. It's so difficult just because they like your content, they won't be switching over. So that's what we do now. Oh, Cromwell. Cromwell's a cool name. Um, Scrappy Doo's a cool name, and obviously, yes, I repeat, I'm sorry on your loss. Hopefully, they'll all settle in. I did say just put them together and see what happens. Um, some people, when they put guinea pigs together and the guinea pigs start squabbling, they immediately separate them. But I think you just have to leave them together. You just got to just sort of let it happen, and sort of unless they're like tearing lumps out of each other. But you can get a pretty good idea of things. So at 227, I am going to um, to do close this down in about 5 minutes. And then no doubt people are coming to see the game because we'll won't be here for ages, but I just think it's easier then. And then maybe we'll come back a bit later on. Right, Cromwell is well cool. I'll be back. If you watch again, Deborah, will it count for more watch hours? Yes, it will. So if you go back very often, a few people on here they will they will watch in the background. That's why I say just open a window and press play, and then you can leave it running. That'd be great. It is very, very difficult to get short form people to watch the long form. It is nigh high impossible. Anyone who puts a comment on short form, I will respond and I will put a link to long form to try and hook them. But it's very, very difficult. So difficult. Yeah, lots of genies, lots of lamps. It's very, very difficult. Um, what do we got? Good. My mermaids on them. Got this gene. So I just got to keep an eye out for them. And a long way to come, isn't it? To see some guinea pigs. It's 2 or 3 hours. But it's on their way home. That's why they're doing it. They were due to get the boys today, but we've got a slight delay. So we're just, I said, come anyway. And that's like, great. And because you have to kind of, it's important to be nice to everyone. It's important, though, what I say, it's nice to be important, but more important to be nice. I think it's important to be important, but there you are. Now, uh, what have we got? It's 2 hours 30, but I will go and check and make sure no one's turned up because traffic's so heavy these days. And then I'll come back and I'll wind this up. Moondust will meet Ted too. She will. Soon. Soon. Maybe a week or so's time. I'm just letting her recover after the pregnancy that didn't quite finish. So which is worse. So everything will be fine. Right, I need to go and just check no one's turned up, and then I'll come back and then we'll be shutting this down. Okay, thank you. Oh, I've come back. Okay, so they haven't arrived yet. So at 2:38, let's try and get to three, shall we? Now I'm just looking at these chats as I come back. I suddenly see Quiggies. We're at 33% of the goal. We are 4,000 watch hours. And I mentioned to Quiggies and some of you a few days ago, we're going to lose 60, which is what we did last year between now and the end of November. So the fact that we got 40 yesterday on the update and 20 that came on today from last, so we're about 6 days behind. So that's from last Sunday and Monday, uh, means everything is now gain. Everything's a gain. So that's really good. So thank you all. If any of you do just watch quietly, in an open window on the screen, again, that's fantastic. Even if you get a 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour, we got a 6 hour. We might have a 6 hour somewhere. That would be brilliant as well. Everything's appreciated. Now, Deborah said she listens 10 hours in the car. You're a star. You're a star. Pluto's off. That's okay. For spot. It will stabilize the channel. I know. I think also what it will do is it will um I think when you get over 10,000, just speaking honestly, I think when you get over 10,000, I read that people sort of message you and say, "Oh, we can do this, we can do that, we can give you, do you want to promote this product?" Because numbers give you credibility, which is strange because you could just get numbers from anywhere. But that's what it says. So that's what that, and 4,000 gives you, it monetizes the channel, which means if you get the views, then you then get, for every 1,000 views, you get pennies. If I was doing finance or crypto or tech, then apparently that rate of 10,000, 1,000 views is high, the payment. But when it's niche like guinea pigs, it must be very, very low. There's a channel called Squeak Dreams, and she's got 112,000. But I don't know what she normally only gets, about 5,000, 6,000 views. Um, so it's so sort of that's on a video. So she's had 600,000 views on one from years and years ago. But again, I don't know what the rate is every on 1,000. But you've just got to have loads of content, and then people get attracted to the channel. And we've got, like, usually on live streams we might get one or two new people, and we might get, on the videos we might get one or two. Did a moon dust 10-minute video this morning. I just raced down and did that. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad, and that might get people. Two boys we did earlier in the week, that might get something. It's just like doing different content. It just attracts people. Also, the title for the moon dust birthday, it wasn't clickbait, but it was very carefully chosen. I thought if I choose it right, it could actually be quite good. So if it says urgent, oh, we need important, we need birthday greetings for moon dust. So it kind of catches people's attentions. But I'm going to just see where they are, if they're at the door or something like that. Okay. So at 2:42. So if we can get to three, but I'll just go backwards and forwards. Okay. Thank you. Okay, everyone, I think they're here. So I'll end the stream. All right, I'll catch you later. Thank you, thank you, thank you.